Don't feed the ravens. This seems like a kind of cool place to play a game of chess. Poor Gemma. Normally she beats me quite easily. She's the second best player on the team. Only Phil Mint can beat her, usually. But today, James was winning. I could see she was in trouble with just a glance at the board. Kind of embarrassing, really. The second best player at school trounced by a nobody. Oh, you're such a bitch. Don't be silly, Natalie. I would have beaten James in the end if this convenient unpleasantness, hadn't come along. I just got off to a bad start, that's all. Quiet, bitch. Well, Gemma and I are good friends, but I must say I was happy to see James doing so well. He's been trying so hard. I'd give anything to see him win. Oh, really, Natalie. Sometimes I think it was you who removed that chess piece, so that James would have a better chance of winning. We're investigating cheating at the chess tournament, Gemma. Where were you during the lunch break? I took a long walk. Yeah, that's it. Took a long walk. I get uncomfortable sitting for so long in one place. I took a long walk, too, out around the square. That's funny. I didn't see you there. Heh. Well, just a few more moves, Natty dear, and then I'm going back to the club. Your move. I'm on to you, bitch. The Tower Ravens seem to have taken a liking to you, Gemma. Yes, I have a way with birds. Not the same way that Greaves has, I hope. That's putting it mildly, Gem. You even had that grumbly old parrot of Sneed's eating out of your hand. Mr. Sneed said Gemma looked so much like his niece that Giggles took an instant liking to her. He doesn't even squawk when she comes near, as if she were family. Well, I can't think of who I remind the ravens of, Natalie. They seem to take a fancy to me as well. It's 'cause they like bitches. Why are we meeting Nigel at the zoo? No, not that bitch. Push her over. Here's Nigel and his friends. I hope they can help us figure out where James Newman has gone. We really need to ask him some questions. Dorothea and Gay were watching the quarterfinals. Maybe they can give you some good clues. No, I'd really rather not talk to Gay. The top player, Philip, who was playing Natalie, who's ranked about 5th in the school. Their game was too close to call when they stopped for lunch. No. I don't know who's a bigger bitch, Gay or Gemma. Gemma, who's the school's second best player, was playing James, who's never been in a tournament before, and I think James was winning. The winners of each of these quarterfinal games would play each other in the final. The winner of that game gets a really big thrill, a chance to play chess with Judith Polgar. She's playing some exhibition games in London next week. Judith Polgar is a Hungarian chess grandmaster, Carson, and she's only in her teens. Dead cool. You know what's cool, Nigel? Your mullet. So who do you think removed that chess piece, and why? And where is James Newman hiding? We figure maybe Phil and Natalie removed that chess piece. They would want James to win, so they wouldn't have to play Gemma in the final. She can be really tough. I don't think Phil did it. I was with him all of lunchtime. He just sat and stared at his food like that prissy little bitch that he is. Well, I don't think Natalie did it. I saw her out walking around the square at lunchtime. Maybe you better go talk to James Newman. He likes to play chess in Highgate Cemetery. He says nobody ever disturbs him there. The sign says parrots are social animals, which means they like to stay together in a group. By working together, they all have a better chance to find food and escape predators. Loud noises, okay. Ugh, Nigel, you really need some new friends. And by new friends, I mean you really need to get rid of gay. Oh boy, Felix and Aaron, here for no reason whatsoever. They hang out in the strangest places. Oh, I get it. James Newman said he was going to play chess with the dead. He meant that he was going to go play chess here at Highgate Cemetery. Don't tell me. Mrs. Cowslip has decided that I must have removed that chess piece and has banned me from the tourney, right? Actually, we're helping her investigate things, James. Can you give us any information? I simply must win this tourney, Jennifer. I want to meet Judith Polgar. To play chess with her. Now that would be heaven on earth. I've read a zillion articles about her, and one day I just made my mind up to win this tournament, and I was doing it, too, and now this happens.